Hey guys, Evie the Sponge Clipper here. Today I'm here to do another rant video for this channel. It's because this episode just really needs to be taken care of, and I just want to give out my problems with Girls Night Out in general. Instead of uploading this on the main channel, Evie the Original Master, I've decided to upload this to my second channel, Evie the Sponge Clipper, because why the heck not? So let's get started talking about this episode. So, my opinions on this episode is that it's really not that great. It's okay, in my opinion, is because that there's just some things about this episode that really doesn't pleases me. Well, for starters, the title card is really boring. The only good things about it is the font and the color. It's pretty good, but I just don't like the night sky. Yes, I know that's what the episode is supposed to be taking place at night, but how many title cards out there that already has a sky as the background? Hello, high sea diving, Bubble Town. Those title cards have a sky in the background. Already been done. But yeah, that's all I have to say with the title card. Now let's move on with the episode itself. So, my biggest problem with Girls Night Out is the whole execution of the episode. So, Sandy becomes a small microscopic organism for the whole week and then decides to tell Karen about it. Like, who cares? Like, good for you that you became a small microscopic organism for the whole week. It's not that big of a deal. And then you got Plankton over here causing a racket. And you got Karen yelling at him for some reason. But yeah, that whole opening sequence was just okay, nothing too funny. And then here we go again with another problem. Oh, SpongeBob recklessly driving in his boatmobile, crashing into things. We haven't seen that like 1,000 times already. That whole boating school gag is pretty much cliche at this point, and it's really not that funny. Nothing new there. And then the whole running gag is SpongeBob keeps constantly telling Mrs. Puff, "Tell Sandy I said hi." Like, okay, we get it, SpongeBob. You like Sandy. So Sandy, Mrs. Puff, and Karen goes to this cafe to drink milkshakes, and that's the only good thing I have to say about it. After this scene, things go downhill. So they're enjoying their milkshakes, they're talking about what they did, blah, 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 all that nonsense. And then they say gal pals. Really? Gal pals? Oh my goodness, this is just ridiculous. I cannot believe they will say something like that. But yeah, let's say gal pals because we're like teenagers, right? Oh, just shut up, please. Just shut up. And that's where they had the idea to prank Plankton and SpongeBob. That's where things go downhill, is because that I was not expecting for pranks. When I hear an episode that says Girls Night Out, I expected girl hijinks, like them going to the mall or going to the movies, stuff like that. But pulling pranks? Yeah, I can kind of see that, but I just really didn't like that execution that much. I just found the pranks to be okay. Nothing too groundbreaking or anything. Like, the pranks weren't even that great to begin with. Oh, let's disguise as Mr. Krabs and try to get Plankton in trouble. Let's pretend that SpongeBob got his driver's license. Ha 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 ha. Funny, funny stuff there, Nickelodeon. Man, I'm sorry, you guys. This episode was just not that great. It's okay, in my opinion, but they could have did something way more cooler than that. Like, miniature golf. Like, that would have been fun. Like, take boring girl hijinks and make them unique by adding gags and funny stuff. And at the end, Sandy, Mrs. Puff, and Karen says, "I had a great time, guys. Let's do this again next time." Then that would have been a good ending. But nope. Look, Vincent Waller. Look, Tom Kenny. Look, Steven Hillenburg. I don't hate you guys, but you don't have to put SpongeBob in every situation. I mean, if SpongeBob wasn't in the picture, this episode could have been even more fitting. But nope, you gotta have SpongeBob in there to add something to the plot because everybody likes SpongeBob. But yeah, you guys, that's my only problems with Girls Night Out, is that I really didn't like the whole night out thing. I didn't like the pranks that they pulled out. They were kind of weak, nothing too groundbreaking or special. And it would have been better if it was just girl hijinks, like the mall, miniature golf or something, or the movies. Then that would have been okay. And if they added like little jokes and little funny things, then the episode would have probably gotten a good rating for me. But nope, I just didn't like this episode at all. But this is just my opinion. So yeah, that's all I have to say about Girls Night Out. It could have been a lot better, but I guess it is what it is. But thank